Hello, I'm George Cummings with your SCV NewsBreak for Friday, December 13th. Coroner officials have ID'd the woman found shot and killed in a Canyon Country condo Wednesday morning. The victim is 68-year-old Bertha Anderson. Her husband, Lance Holger Anderson, is accused of pulling the trigger. He was arrested Wednesday morning by LAPD officers who say he shot and killed his sister, Lisa Nave, who is living in a Van Nuys convalescent home. Both victims were reportedly suffering from serious illnesses. Officials are calling the incidents mercy killings. Anderson is being held in lieu of $1 million bail. Residents of Bouquet Canyon are watching their wells go dry, and some say it's the government that's threatening the water supply. The creek that feeds into the wells has been restricted by the Los Angeles County Department of Water and Power. That's because runoff is making the water unsafe. County officials say their hands are tied. They need to have federal permits approved before cleaning up the area. But the Forest Service, which owns the land, says an environmental analysis must be done before the creek can be cleaned, and the county hasn't done this. County officials provided KHTS with copies of their requests, but so far the Forest Service hasn't filed an official response. Roughly 200 residents in the canyon rely on well water. Some say the wells in the area will dry up completely in the next 6 to 9 months. Coming up, the holidays just got a little bit brighter for more than a dozen needy families. Details after this.
SCV NewsBreak is brought to you by Action Family Counseling.
My relationships were affected by my addiction in ways that are almost hard to describe. I lost that trust and that sense of intimacy that you have with your family.
Everyone says that, oh, it's just a plant, like you can't get addicted to it, but like really, it is addictive. If you're doing it all day, like every day, it's just like, that's all your life consists of is smoking weed, like then it's addictive.
Think your son is, you'll never know, because it is hard to hide, but if you try hard enough, you can conceal it. There's no face to addiction. Like your next door neighbor could be an addict and you have no idea.
The people we deal with are great people. They're just making bad choices. So if we can help people make better choices, everybody wins.
And I love you very, very much.
Deputy Devin Freeman, who passed away on November 28th, is missed by many in our community, but he is not forgotten. He served as a resource officer for Sierra Vista Junior High and Canyon High School, where his memorial service will be held. The public service is scheduled for 3:30 p.m. on Saturday at the Canyon High Gymnasium with a patrol car processional starting at 2:15 p.m., traveling from the sheriff's station to Canyon High. Freeman battled ocular melanoma for 6 years and is survived by his wife, mother, and 3 children. The family is asking that, in lieu of flowers, people donate to the Kimmel Cancer Center in Freeman's honor. At its annual organizational meeting Thursday, the Castaic Union School District's governing board appointed board member David Huffaker as the new board president. His term as president will expire December 11th of next year. Board members Susan Christopher, Laura Pearson, and Victor Torres, who were unopposed in this year's school board elections, were also sworn in for new 4-year terms. Steve Tiemann was appointed as clerk. Rotarians in Santa Clarita have stepped up to make the holidays extra special for several local families. On Thursday, volunteers delivered mountains of presents, including bicycles, clothes, and toys to Single Mothers Outreach at Savia in Newhall. After initially signing up to adopt 5 needy families this holiday season, Rotary members more than tripled their commitment and donated gifts that will be distributed to 16 families this year.
They also threw a party for our families last Sunday, and we had Santa and goodies and games, and it was just a really joyful time. And so that plus the gifts will be making several of our families' holiday season much, much brighter.
A red flag warning is expected to take effect Saturday morning at 6 o'clock. Low humidity and strong Santa Ana winds will have fire officials on high alert all weekend long. Temperatures will remain moderate, just a few degrees warmer than we saw today in the SCV. Highs around 71 degrees are expected both Saturday and Sunday. Temperatures will continue to climb into the mid-70s by the start of next week. That's all for now. For more Santa Clarita news, log on to hometownstation.com or scvnews.com. Thank you for watching. I'm George Cummings.
SCV NewsBreak is brought to you by Action Family Counseling.